What's good? It's your boy League Auto Repair. Got another fucking video for y'all. It's not a how-to video, it's more so like a vlog, and I'm gonna be for a review. I'm gonna be talking about I installed a brake booster eliminator with the bias valve, the adjustable proportionate valve, and it's 96 Lexus SC300, and they do come in a 400, but this is the V6 model, not the V8. So this job was a pain in the ass because I don't know if you go on the website and shit. I'll probably pull it up on my phone, and I mean, as told from reading on forums and on the site, it sounds as if it's fucking plug and play, but it ain't. You need fucking line fittings and shit. Gotta run new fucking lines. That's what I had to do. I'll explain in a fucking second and shit. I had to install some.
Hold on. Pause on this Lexus, guys.
What? What you want?
I'm playing. Get back to the video.
All right, cool. That's little brother. Y'all saw him in the 4.7 Dodge Durango spark plug vid. That was like my 5th video. Whatever, you interrupted me and shit. So I installed 2 new brake hoses in the rear. So the car now has all 4 brake hoses on each fucking caliber, because previously it were 2, but I installed 2 more. Aftermarket brake line setup, full crap. I installed 2 new lines, 316 brake lines, and I flared it, put new fittings on it because the fittings on this car do not fit on the lines that go to the new Chase Bay brake booster and shit. So let me show you, walk you through what I did to get this fucking job done. All right, first thing I did, well, it's not more so the first thing I did, but let me just walk through what I did. So you can see this is a setup, Chase Bay. Okay, so pretty much what I did was, for those who don't know, let me break it down to you. Basically, I removed the power brakes out of this car, and that's what it's called, brake booster eliminator kit. And pretty much this brake setup is supposed to produce high pressure for racing applications, or you could use this in the street, but they say for racing applications, more so off-road applications. And real quick, I do not recommend this shit for anybody who's doing street racing, because you don't want to rely on this for fucking braking. This is fucking, it's not safe, but to each his own and shit. And nothing's better than power brakes and what they put in a car. So yeah, this is the reservoir proportionate valve, the bias valve, and got the brake line for the front brakes. And then over here where it says line out, in case you get confused, if you see right here where it says N, that's for the front brakes, and then when you see where it says out, that's for the rear brakes. So this is teed off right here. Got this whole thing, when I looked up on the site, it was fucking extra and shit. You had to pay for a fucking extra. So yep, that's that. So I got it mounted in here. As you can see, you got to use like a little hex key setup style to get up in there. And in a few seconds, or in a minute or two, I'm gonna go on the inside and show you how I got everything mounted. So here are the 2 brake lines, and the setup look probably look ghetto for you, but it's my fucking video. So I ran 2 new lines, 3/16 line. I flared it. I also have a how-to video on how to flare brake lines, by the way. And I ran the 2 lines back over to the ABS module, right there, the ABS pump. So pretty much I only installed 2 new brake lines, because the ones that came for the car, it had too many fucking sharp ass bends on it. Not only that, the fittings did not screw into this part of the line right here, so I had to run new fucking fittings. And pretty much yeah, that's that. I'm good on that. So let's go into the inside of the car and let me show you guys what I did exactly. Okay, I'm in the inside of the car's driver, to be specific. So if you can see right there, that's the brake booster. It's held in with 4. Got the nut and bolt combo set up, but it's 4 nuts and shit or whatever. You see that. And got a new pin in there. Got a cotter pin on the brake pedal. I had to adjust it because it had too much free play in it. But if you take the nut off, that's in, I don't know if you can see, but the nut off that's in the back of the adjuster screw for the push rod. Just adjust it, whereas though you don't have that much free play. It's not hard at all. So got that set up, bam, bam. It ain't nothing else to talk about as far as the interior inside in here, but yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so overall, the job was a pain in the ass. I already explained why. I know you're gonna have a hard time installing it because, like I said, It make it seem like it's easy to install, but it ain't that simple because you got to do custom shit. Like I said, new fittings, new brake line. Might need new brake hoses. I had new brake hoses. It's best to replace all brake hoses when you're doing a job like this to be certain. Be sure before you put the single master cylinder, you switch it from a dual to a single, put the single master cylinder on. Be sure to bleed it. Doesn't take that much to get the air out of the system because it's single. Yeah, it got the air out of the system. A lot of air came out of each bleeder screw, each caliper. It was so much air they did get out. That's because I had the line exposed up in the front by the master cylinder, ABS module, and then the rear calipers were exposed because I installed new lines. But overall, everything worked out good. Now, one thing, as far as feel, how it feel, contact and everything, is horrible. Horrible. It's not that bad, but it's for off-road applications. It's bad in the street because you gotta really muscle. You don't have to really muscle the pedal, but I can see there's a 50% difference in pedal feel and grabbing and contacting. The brake booster that comes with the car, the factory brake booster, is way better than the setup. So listen to me. But if you want to install this, that's you. To each his own. So the bias valve portion about the adjuster screw, you can dial it in, dial it back out, to adjust your brake pressure to your likings. I kept adjusting it, I still didn't like it, but the car stops. It stops on the dime. It doesn't stop right away, but it stops overall. So make sure you got your brake fluid filled up. Cat says .3 or .4. Remember, .4 supersedes .3. Got your brake lines. Yeah, overall, that's all I got to talk about this video. I just wanted to let you guys know on how much of a pain in the ass it was to do a job like this. It should take you between like 5-6 hours. It could take you longer if you in your driveway, definitely longer, but that's how much running time it took me. And pretty much I made out good. So that's that leak auto repair. Make sure your motherfuckers like and subscribe to my channel. And if you got questions, if you have the Chase Bait Kit, you're installing in a Supra 240, they got a lot of 240 SX kits out there. Whatever year, make and model, whatever. Mitsubishi, Honda got kits for this as well. Be sure to leave it in the comments and I'll let you guys know what you need to install it in a car like this. And you could do this setup without the ABS, like you could eliminate the ABS pump. I read up on the forums, guys were doing this, but I don't like to fuck with that type of shit, and that's up to you. So I'll leave it up to you to decide. Anything y'all want to say before I end this video?
Let them know, like this shit.
Make sure y'all like my shit and subscribe.
And comment about some good shit.